right now we're setting up, got about 75 tickets sold. We're expecting about like 75 to 80 people in attendance because obviously there's some extra people coming through. So yeah, it's pretty lit. It's gonna be the first event I'm hosting in Montreal.
So smoke something, drink something, pop one. Smoke something, drink something, pop one. Smoke something, drink something, pop one. Smoke something, drink something, pop one.
Shit, what's up, vlog? What's up, chat?
This is the boy Finity.
I'm
Bro,
just
are
out
you,
here,
are you
man.
like faceless on Twitter or what's going on?
Nah, I'm like semi-dog.
Semi-dog?
Semi-dog.
Okay.
So this is like my first appearance.
First
on
appearance.
Yeah. Ayman, don't tag
Hopefully
me.
not the last. Don't tag me.
Don't tag me.
What are you working on, bro?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, right
The
now.
lanyards, bro.
Yeah, the lanyards.
Get this one in. I was just saying how with the event, like literally in the last 24 hours, like almost half of the attendees like bought their ticket in the last 24 hours. And it's like, it's so funny because like even I was promoting it like 3 weeks out, but like everyone just buys everything last minute. But it kind of makes more sense because it's like, maybe people don't know if they're going to be free on that day or whatever, so that's why they do it like that. But it's interesting because obviously I was running a lot of ads for this event, and it was like I was looking at like the ROAS on paper, but I was like, don't worry, just let it spend, let it keep going. I know it's going to like work out, and then alhamdulillah, everything worked out. So we're about to finish up with the lanyards now, and then I'm going to check outside. I think my dad is getting the poster set up on the wall, and then yeah, should be pretty much ready to go from there.
All right. And what exactly are people coming to this event for?
So they're coming to learn how to get clients through YouTube because we have clients literally from $0 a month hitting like 107K a month from YouTube in like 4 months. So we're gonna show like that exact strategy we use for like our clients, whether they're done for you, consulting, whatever. My goal is for everybody to like walk out from the event and be able to post their first or next YouTube video basically within the next 30 days, give or take. Because if they do that, then I'm considering this a success.
And just quickly, what's your story? How did you get into this?
Yeah, so basically I used to video edit back in like, it was like 2014 or 15. I was making like Call of Duty montages, and then I was making Fortnite videos. And so I knew how to edit. And then I worked a marketing internship that, funny enough, I landed on a basketball court. And then through that marketing internship, I was doing Twitter marketing. And then I found this guy named Daniel Fazio, who's funny enough, he's my client. You guys are gonna hear about him on the presentation. And then he made a video talking about like what are the best business models to do, and one of them was a short form content agency. So I was like, okay, I know how to edit. I can do like the ideation and scripting as well, basically. So then I pretty much just like started pitching people on Twitter. I was sending free work, got our first client in 3 weeks, and then it's just been up since then. Check this out, guys. We got this is like 8 foot by like 10 foot freaking poster. So yeah, it's pretty dope. Okay. Mom, what do you think? You like it?
Nice, I like it.
Yeah?
It's beautiful.
Yeah. Sweet. Cool. Yeah, we're basically gonna take like pictures, testimonial videos, stuff like that, because my goal is to do this workshop not only one time, like this is probably the only time I'm gonna do it in Montreal, and then I'm gonna do it in like Vancouver, Dubai, London, Miami, all the main spots. So I'm basically doing it like on hard mode pretty much in Montreal, because there aren't that many entrepreneurs like in the ICP over here. And then once I got like the playbook down, I know how everything works, I have my presentation done, then I'm gonna be able to do it again in like the more popular cities. So yeah, we're pretty much almost done getting everything set up now. We got like the names here. I'll show you real quick. So these are gonna go in the lanyards. Basically when people check in, scan their ticket, we're gonna write their name on here with a Sharpie, and then they're gonna put it in their lanyard, wear it around their neck. So now the last things we're doing, I think we're pretty much done. So I think now I'm gonna have to like tell people to move into that room as soon as we're done, just so the room stays a bit more empty and everyone comes in at the same time.
And you're here with your parents today. Do they help you a lot with your business adventures?
Yeah, so I usually keep them like pretty separate, but it's like, since, hey, obviously like they're in Montreal as well, it's like obviously I'm gonna bring them. I'm not gonna tell them to like stay home. You know, it's good to have their support, and like they definitely helped out a ton today, so I'm super grateful for them. And then from there, should be good to go. For some reason, I have 2 phones in my pocket.
I got 2 phones, one for the plug and one for the load. I got 2 phones, one for the beaches and one for the dough. Think I need 2 more.
How's it going? My name is Ayman. Good to meet you guys. Thank you for coming early. So basically what we're gonna do is, right now it's 12:50 p.m. So we're like gonna start the check-ins in about 10 minutes. So what we're gonna do, because we're just finalizing getting everything set up, we do need to keep the room empty until then. So what we'll do is everyone's just gonna wait right outside on this room. We're gonna have the check-in table out there as well. Just be for like 10-15 minutes. You guys can start talking to each other, and then we'll get started around 1:15. So if everyone could just come with me. So yeah, basically we're gonna start the check-ins in about like 10 minutes. So everyone's just gonna like hang around in this room for now. So obviously you guys are early, which is awesome. So yeah, we're gonna have one check-in table set up here. I'm gonna get it set up in a second. We're just finalizing getting things set up, so I needed to leave the room empty. So yeah, I'm gonna come right back out in about 10, 15 minutes. You guys can sit around, chat, meet everyone, and then we'll get the check-in table set up. I'll start scanning your guys' tickets and then bring you guys to your tables. Sounds good? Around like 10, 15 minutes.
I came down just for.
Awesome. So now we had to move everybody out into here. So if you want to come right up here, I'm going to show you guys something. So if you come right on into here, we got the banners set up. It's cool seeing my face on here. And if you come over here, actually, I'm going to show you guys something. Some of our clients over here. So this guy, Daniel, makes 400K a month from YouTube. This guy, Robert's making 107K a month. Simone, I can't say her revenue, but she booked 250 sales calls in 14 days. And this is the #1 school group in the world who we've been working with for the last year. So I'm gonna break down all the strategies we're currently running on their channels today. Getting the last thing set up right now, and then from there, I gotta see for the Eventbrite ticket scanning, might just be me scanning everyone in.
A lot of friends and family members helping you out with the event.
Yeah. So I got my mom, my brother, and my dad. And then I have one friend named Finity as well who's helping out. And one of my team members actually who's based in Montreal, his name is Gabe, so shout out to him. First time meeting him in person, actually, funny enough. So, but it's great, it's a good environment. He's gonna like see all this stuff and like see everything I've created, which is good. So yeah, super excited for this. For the turnout, I'm really happy with it as well because I really don't have like a big personal brand or whatever in Montreal. We got about 75 tickets sold, and then with like the video team, the extra people in my family, it's gonna be about 80 people, give or take. Obviously, you always have to expect about 80 to 90% show rate. So we'll have about like 70 people in the room, give or take. So yeah, it should be pretty sick. We got the video team getting cool clips. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Good to meet you. We're gonna start lining up. You have 2 tickets? Or
Yeah, I did.
Okay, awesome. Did you have a friend coming with you as well?
No, actually, I changed my mind. I wanted to get the recordings.
Yeah, got you. Sweet. So yeah, I'll just mark you checked in. Perfect. And then just write your name down, and then we'll get you your line here.
So you got everybody?
Yeah, almost. We're still checking in. You could pass this to Gohar.
Honestly,
Sweet. See you in a bit.
what we do is like for UGC, generate.
How you doing?
Good, bro. How about you?
I'm doing great.
From nano banana, it's like using ARCADs like MCP, and then once we got a good image, then you generate a video with like seed ends.
There you go. You can just find a seat inside.
Perfect. Thanks.
What's going on, bro?
Good. You?
Yeah.
Good. That's Eli, Ayman. Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I can search you up by name. What's going on, everybody? So, welcome to my first event in Montreal. We're just gonna need about like 5 more minutes. I'm just gonna get my computer hooked up to the projector, and then we'll be ready to go. Thanks for everyone's patience.
Getting nervous? Getting good?
Nah, I'm not nervous. I was just getting a little hot in the other room because the AC's turned off, but yeah, I'm pretty hyped. If you flip the camera over, you can see the turnout was pretty good, basically. All right, everybody, how we doing? Good? So thank you for your guys' patience. Of course, we're just getting everything sorted. So now we're about to start in 1 minute. We're just getting some last things in place, but it should be good. I just want to know who here actually lives in Montreal, because we actually had some people fly in and drive in. So raise your hands if you're from Montreal. Okay, basically everyone, pretty much. Okay, cool to see. I know we got Ahmed flying in from Winnipeg. We had some people, they're actually still driving in from Toronto right now, actually, which is cool. So thank you guys so much for coming in. This is my first event in Montreal. I did host one in Dubai, but this is my actual first bigger event per se, and we packed out the room. So super thankful for you guys coming through. So today, just so everybody knows what the agenda is gonna be, I'm starting out, and then after that, I'm gonna bring Justin over as a guest speaker, then we'll have a break, and then I'll come back on. So I'm gonna jump right in. I'm just gonna take 1 sip of water first, and then we'll get started. So you guys can take notes throughout. We've got pens, notepads for everybody, so it should be good. I dropped out after 3 semesters because basically I hated it so much, and I also, funny enough, don't really like it in Montreal because of all the snow and stuff, so I decided I needed to start making some money so I could drop out. So basically, I started my content agency, and I landed my first client after 3 weeks. I was sending free work to people, and with this first client, the reason why I'm talking about this is because this is important. We were making short form content for him, so think Instagram Reels, TikToks. We were doing 90 Reels a month. It was a pretty crazy amount. And then we were also doing 4 YouTube videos. So this is the important part. The YouTube videos are what got him from 30K a month to 75K a month. And all these numbers I'm saying today, these are US dollars. So in Canadian, 75K a month is 100 grand a month. So he basically gained 45K a month US, which is 60K a month CAD, working with us. And we did this in 4 months. Whether they found you first from an ad or if they found you directly in the YouTube search bar, because YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world, it doesn't matter where they found you. When they start consuming your YouTube content, that's where the sale starts happening. If we look at every way to sell someone, okay? You can sell someone in person, which is like the easiest way to sell people, because obviously there's a lot of trust. You're seeing people in the flesh. Or, okay, obviously you can't do that at scale. You can't meet people every day. So what's below that? You can do like Zoom calls, but of course that's less effective than in person. What's below Zoom calls is going to be long form YouTube content, because it's the closest thing to an in-person relationship without actually having to like leave your room, go meet people, or like set up a big room like this, like I did today. So it's the easiest and most scalable way to actually bring people into your ecosystem. I'm gonna walk around a little bit. I like moving my legs a bit. So just give people like a 20-second rundown of what your business is, how much you charge, and who you target.
Hey everyone, my name is Rahman. I live in Toronto and I run an SEO firm for tech companies. We charge on average, our minimum retainer is $5K a month, USD.
Do they have to be like already funded? Is it like anyone, any specific?
Yeah, like typically our profile is anyone doing between 10 to 50 million per year. Typically they have no problem paying our fees. And yeah, we exclusively work with tech company SaaS software as a service.
Yeah, I've known Tamim for a long time from an old coaching program I was in. He basically helps helps SaaS companies. He helps them with SEO, AEO, which is like AI search engine optimization, so like ranking in like ChatGPT and whatnot. So that's the main service he's providing. So right off the bat, Tamim, do you already post on YouTube, yes or no?
Not consistently.
But you're already better than most because a lot of your competitors probably don't post on YouTube. So good on you for posting a little bit. So the first YouTube video I always recommend people make is like, it's best to start a little bit with like bottom of funnel content, just so when you start making your top of funnel content, you have a base of bottom of funnel that's like highly converting that people can go into. So I would actually start with a case study breakdown. Like I would take one of your SaaS companies, let's say like, well, I can't even come up with a SaaS company off the top of my head. Let's say it was like Whisperflow. You worked with like Whisperflow, for example, which is a voice to text software, and then you help them acquire 500 users a week through like SEO, and then you added the AEO service, so the AI optimization, and then from there you got them to like 2,000 users per week, fully organically through search engine optimization and AI engine optimization. So what I would do is I would make a video called like how I helped Whisperflow sign 2,000 new customers per week using SEO. Justin actually tell him how many students have you worked with?
Thanks to Ayman, it's a little over 30,000.
Little over 30,000 students, because he had a partnership with Ayman where he was coaching inside of his program. And of course he has his own businesses, done for you clients, consulting clients, etc. So I called up Justin today because he actually hosted 2 events at this same venue as well. Sometimes I even go to him for help. Like for example, for this event, I was running so many ads. I mean, you guys were probably getting spammed with them. You guys might have seen the, yeah, I see someone's laughing in the back. This ad strategy I was running where I was doing like, hey, the event is 7 days away, 6 days away, 5 days away, those statics, like Justin told me to do that. And because we did that, I sold literally like 40% of the tickets in the last 24 hours. So everybody give a huge round of applause for Justin for coming out today.
Thanks, brother. So, as Ayman said, he reached out to me about a month and a half ago, I'd like to say at this point, to come and speak at this event, also to give him a couple tips about the ad strategy and also what we did at her. So, big round of applause, honestly, for Ayman and throwing down this event. So.
We just finished my first talk, and honestly that went like so smooth. The thing is with me is I've recorded, not to sound cocky or anything, but like I've recorded so many videos. I've been to events before. I've never like hosted one like this before, but like it's kind of, I don't want to say it's like another day for me because obviously this is like my first time doing this, but like when you have so many reps in front of the camera, like it's kind of like the same thing as running an event. So yeah, honestly went super good. I was literally like going off the dome for the parts where I was picking out random people from the crowd and building out their YouTube strategies live for them. And because I've posted so many YouTube videos, like myself, my agency, my strategist, like I just know this like the back of my hand. So that's why I'm able to just like come up with things on the fly. Of course, if these were like actual clients, I would do more research and like look into YouTube, etc. And we're gonna touch on that at the second part of my presentation. But yeah, so far that's been amazing. So in terms of what's going on now, Justin's actually in the room. Now he's doing his part, which is the speech. And then in terms of what's gonna happen next, we're gonna do a quick break, just like, you know, go shake hands, everyone meet with people, etc. Because one thing with events, I've been to maybe like 6 or 8 events, maybe 6 or 7 events. One thing that sucks is when they just shove like a ton of speeches down people's throat. right? The whole thing is just speeches, speeches, speeches. It's like, bro, I'm here because I want to meet people. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wanted to create this environment today for people to like meet, speak with each other, etc. So that's what I've created here today, and I'm going to make sure people have time to do so.
All right, and who's Justin? What does he do, and what do you hope for him to bring to the event?
Yes, sir. So Justin is an absolute legend. I want to say first and foremost, I probably wouldn't have ran this event if it wasn't for Justin, because like he had already done it twice. So I was like hitting him with questions and stuff like that, and he was like answering me. So it was like super, super helpful. So I love Justin. That's the homie forever. So Justin runs a paid ad agency. He also has he has like a done with you program as well called Ad Engine, and he's also worked with Ayman and coached inside of his program. So
Ayman Gadzi.
yeah, Ayman Gadzi. So Justin, yeah, he spends 20 mil a year for his clients, but most importantly with paid ads is like, obviously, you know, you run ads, but it's like, there's funnels as well. There's a lot of other pieces to it, like there's email, there's like backend optimization, other things, and all of those things also tie into YouTube. And Justin's also posted he posts like 2 or 3 times a week. He's a savage, he's super consistent. So that's why I wanted to have Justin in here as well, because he's well versed in YouTube, he's well versed in offers, funnels, everything. So that's why I had to have him come through.
And what's your relationship with him? How did you meet him? How did you guys get so close?
So Justin actually booked a sales call with me, funny enough. And I didn't close him because he was already working with another agency, although they were only doing post-production. Like it just kind of didn't make the most sense for where he was at. Not that he was small or anything like that. Like we reject a lot of people because like the last thing I want to do is like close someone, take their money, and like knowing it's like not the best thing for them. I want to prioritize always them. So I didn't end up closing Justin, and then, but funny enough, after like we hung up from the sales call, he texted me 5 minutes later because we swapped numbers. He was like, you know what? I don't usually do this, but you're in Montreal, I'm in Montreal. Why don't we go grab a steak dinner tonight? So I was like, you know what? Let's go. I went to my brother in the other room because we were living together at the time at my parents' house, and I was like, yo, Ryan, you wanna go for a dinner with this guy Justin? He was like, fuck it, let's go. So we went, grabbed that steak dinner. He was like super cool guy. And then from there, he actually added me into a Discord with like a ton of other Canadian agency owners. And then that's how I made like a lot of other friends as well in the space. So yeah, Justin's an absolute legend. How was your talk? It was
Yo,
good.
I kind of choked, bro.
You choked?
I kind of choked, bro.
He just had his own in-person event actually. Tell him, how'd it go?
Yo, so I kind of choked, right? And I was teaching people. It was a B2C audience, and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna crush it, I'm gonna kill it. And I'm there, I'm like, yo, low key, I'm like socially awkward as fuck a little bit, but yo.
Okay, I'm sure you crushed it, bro.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, people were like, people were like hyping me up, and I'm like, yo, follow the Instagram, and like, people were like, you could tell by the face, like, everyone looked like pretty happy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's a W.
Sick, bro. Sounds good.
Exactly.
Good to see. Yeah, right now is just break time. I'm gonna film a couple interviews here, ask people like, how they're liking the event. It's gonna be about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, just let everyone breathe, let everyone meet people, swap Instagrams, etc. And then from there, I'm gonna get started with my next part of the presentation. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Raymond Haber, and I help people host events and attract clients with them.
Yep, awesome. Actually, Raymond helped me host this event, so huge shout out to him. So what do you think of the event so far? Was it good?
Dude, it's more people than expected.
Yeah.
People are super engaged. Everybody's taking notes. So far, I'm impressed.
Awesome, thank you so much. And then who would you recommend this event to? Like what types of people, what types of businesses?
Anyone who wants to attract high-ticket clients with organic content, especially YouTube, and don't want to just rely on, paid ads or referrals or anything like that. Personal brand is getting super important these days. So that's what I would say.
Awesome, sweet, cool. Thank you so much for your time, bro. What's your name and what do you do?
My name is Samer, and I am a YouTube strategist.
You're a YouTube strategist. How long have you been doing that for?
For 7 years.
7 years. Okay, so do you run your own agency or?
Kinda. I pretty much coach and help people become better on YouTube.
What do you think of the event so far? Like, so far so good? What do you think?
Really good, man. Especially, I like know YouTube, so like, it was actually really good information.
So my name is Eli.
Nice. And how'd you find the event?
Oh, the event was really nice. I learned so many new things.
So yeah, we're just doing some testimonials right now. I'm probably gonna grab another glass of water just so like I stay fresh. I don't know how much more time we'll wait. Maybe I have to check the schedule again, but maybe another like 15 minutes or something like that. And then from there, I'm gonna hop back on stage. I gotta slow down a little bit. Apparently I was talking a little bit too quick. But yeah, things are going great. I'm like super hyped up.
How are you feeling? Are you like overwhelmed at all? Like how is it?
Honestly, no, just like a little bit at the start, just because there was like, I had to check in so many people in, which is a good problem to have. I'd rather check in a lot of people than not too much. So honestly, I'm not overwhelmed. I think things are going great. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going around the room, ask people who wants to give me a testimonial, and then yeah, it should be good. So obviously you were here for my presentation. You got in right on time. You drove all the way from Toronto for this. I mean, what made you want to like drive like what was it, like 7 hours, like just to come to this event?
Yeah, it was 7 hours. We run a marketing agency, and we only focus on paid ads. And so, I've been thinking about getting into YouTube as well. I was like, why not just pick up some free sauce from Ayman? I know he's verified. And then I heard Justin was coming out too, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, we got the whole squad.
We gotta be here. We gotta be here.
So awesome. And then, what types of people would you recommend this event to? Like, what types of businesses? What types of people?
Anybody who's running a service-based business, 100%. But if you're also in like the coaching world, you'll benefit from that as well too. Because he was talking about like webinars as well, which work really well for coaching right now. But yeah, service-based.
Yeah, sick. Cool, bro. Sounds good. Yeah, for the interview.
Mom and Dad, how's the event so far?
Oh, the event was great.
It's good?
Yeah, very
Proud
good.
of your son?
Yeah, we didn't like it.
I'm very proud of him.
Very proud?
Yeah.
Now we're gonna try and round up everybody. So let me grab everyone. Everybody, please find your seats. I'm rounding up everybody. Let's go. You heading out or are you staying?
We're going to go in the hallway, but I'm probably going to stay for a few minutes and then probably head out after, in case I don't see you, bro.
Yeah.
This is a sick event, bro.
Yeah, thank
Keep
you so
doing
much
posting.
for all the help.
All right, yeah, no, cheers.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you. All right, everybody, please take your seats. Mr. YouTube. Let's see you. I would keep on having to be like, dude, I am not an editor. As you guys saw in one of the slides below or before, that's like 1 out of 8 things we do. But for some reason, people just kept thinking of us as an editor, even 2 years into the game. So what did I do? I don't know if I have it screenshotted in the next slide. I don't, but I made a video titled something like, it's kind of going to the example I gave to Naomi before, talking about like the contrasting video idea where it's like A versus B. So it was basically like, working with an agency versus working with an in-house editor, and the thumbnail was split in 2. I'll probably pull it up later, but like in one thumbnail I was like nice and happy, my skin was clear, and the other thumbnail, which I was portraying as negative, I looked very like had a stupid haircut and like acne or like whatever, and it was like a very dark thumbnail. And then in that video, I just answered the whole objection in 10 minutes. I was like, look, an editor does not know how to get you results through YouTube. What does an editor know how to do? They know how to open Premiere Pro, cut up a video, make it look good, tie some things together, maybe color grade, maybe do some sound effects and sound design, but like they don't really know. They don't know about offers. They don't know about anything Justin was talking about. They don't know about funnels. They don't know about how much to charge, how to convert people. They don't know how to sell. They don't know marketing. All these things which are skills you need to actually make money through YouTube. So that's the case I made in that video. And now the amount of times I was getting that objection per week went from like 5 or 10 times a week to now I can't even tell you the last time I got that objection, maybe like 3-4 weeks ago. Go for it.
So the first one is just about the hook and the relatability piece. I don't have an offer that's like related to my own transformation. So do you have any suggestions sort of around how to, I guess, create that relatability if I'm talking about like how to like, let's say lower cost per lead or something?
Yeah. So basically, just to say the question again for everyone, he's asking like, okay, let's say, I don't have a case study of myself, more so he has his like clients like lowering their cost per lead, right? Cool, glad I understood. So basically, in that case, you just make case study breakdowns of your clients or like examples where you've lowered people's cost per lead, and like they'll relate not to you, but they'll relate to the people you're talking about. Make sense? Cool, so it should be good? Sweet. Cool, we got Ayub in the back.
Yeah, I have an online tutoring company, so it's like B2C. How would you approach YouTube in that case?
Yeah, so with B2C, like you basically use the exact same concept. So like everything I talked about today, just to make it clear for everyone, applies for B2C companies and B2B. We have a split, we work with both, so our strategies are adapted for both. But basically, everything I ran through today, it applies for both. So like the way you come up with ideas, looking at indirect competitors, so people that aren't in the tutoring niche in your case, literally everything I ran through. That's the end of the event. However, you guys are free to stick around for the next like 30-ish minutes or so. Don't stand up, let me walk through next steps. Next 30-ish minutes or so, you guys can kind of hang around in the room right outside. Feel free to grab like last glass of water, coffee, whatever, etc. as well. And we're gonna be having the Platinum dinner at 6 p.m. So if you're a Platinum ticket holder, just stick around with me. The restaurant and the private room we're going to is not too far, so we're gonna head there together. It's literally 5 minutes away. I booked us a private room. So sweet, thank you guys so much.
Like I've been posting like some videos, but it's just like my leads are like really trash.
What I would say is it comes down to like the idea you're making. So like you have to make sure, like, okay, it's good you're showing your face, but you want to make sure you're making videos where like they're very actionable, but then also like you can do rejectors, meaning like in the hooks or like whatever, you can say things that will like deter people who aren't qualified. So you can also do that in your ideation. You can make videos that are like how to pass like a prop for a challenge. You can do videos of like how to trade accounts of like this size, or how to make this much, and like that'll kind of disqualify people. And then just make sure in your funnel it disqualifies non-qualified leads. So, Don, what'd you think, bro? Was it good?
I thought it was really good, bro. It's fucking sick. Yeah.
Appreciate you, bro, for coming.
Of course.
And what'd you think as well? Was good?
Yeah, it was good, bro.
Dope. Appreciate you guys for coming. Yeah. Is there other events like this in Montreal you guys have been to, or first?
No, this is the first one.
First one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I think I've seen ads for others, but
They're all like I was saying, like
guys
nerds.
fucking 40s and shit. I was like, yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, for sure.
Overall, how was the event? How are you feeling right now?
Dude, the event was amazing. I'm like super happy with how it turned out. I was like very smooth when I was speaking. It went super well. And like, you know, after the event, I made sure to like speak with as many people as possible. And like, it looks like everyone loved the event as well. So like super hyped to see that. And like, honestly, the crowd was like very good quality too. Cause that's the thing with the marketing. I really wanted to make sure it was like not just like random people. You know, I hate those events where it's like these, I was saying this on stage, everyone laughed, where it's just like these nerds that pull up or like whatever. I want it to be actually like cool people. And that's the room I gathered here today. Cause the thing with Montreal as well is like, most people in Montreal, they're very disconnected. It's hard to find people in the space to want to bring everyone in one room. And yeah, I think we crushed it. First event went great. And yeah, I'm super happy with how it turned out.
And what's the future looking like for your events? How many are you going to do more? What's the plan?
Yeah, I'm planning on doing more for sure, but I'm definitely going to do like in more popular cities. So I'm planning on, hopefully we'll see Vancouver, Miami, London, Dubai. Dubai is going to crush. So that's the plan. I also want to do online as well. So I want to basically use the social proof from this event to run online workshops. We'll see if I end up doing that or if I just keep them in person. But yeah, this is just the start. You know, all the content, shout out to the video team that we're getting is going to be used for like across our YouTube videos, across all our marketing. So overall, like, hell, you know, I was like super negative like going into this event. Like even if I lose money on it, like thousands of dollars, like I don't really care, frankly, because it's like with this content, I know eventually maybe one person in the room works with me. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, that's like the mindset going into it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look, keep an eye out on my Instagram. That's where I reveal when I'm doing these workshops, if I plan on doing more. And follow me on Twitter. Email list is in the description as well. And yeah, that's it. See you guys in the next one.